Hello and welcome to the Deep Cut Fandom Podcast. My name is Victor, also known as Cassetteman Studios, and as always, I am with my co-host
Robert, aka Shumworld. So I'm just hoping, are we still doing the Liege Maximo?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's coming sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was such a fun moment. I gotta say, but the thing I find kind of funny, shocking, is that throughout this small window of time, because we recorded like Wednesday and now it's Sunday,
Yeah,
and there was just so much stuff coming out that was like, what?
I know. I was like, oh my god.
Like I just heard recently, there's an announcement for a new convention coming up.
Oh yeah. Bring it up.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just gonna share the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, got it. There you go.
Yeah.
So there's this new convention coming up called MOTUniverse. I hope I'm pronouncing it. I hope I'm pronouncing it.
Sounds right. Yeah, it's clearly one of those words that's like an amalgamation of.
Yes, a wordplay, if you will.
Yeah.
So the MOTUniverse, I just want to make it clear. I'm first reacting to it as well while I'm looking into this. But from what I'm gathering, since PowerCon hasn't been a Motu focused convention as of late,
right,
that some people have been working on a more focused convention for Motu, kind of like BotCon.
Yeah.
So. And what we got here, so the one of Master's Universe fan conventions to rule them all is coming this May 2026. It's called MOTUniverse, powered by He-Mania.com, formerly for Eternia, the site. This Ultimate He-Man and She-Ra fan celebration will unite on Memorial Day, May 23rd and 24th at Torrance Marriott in Rolando Beach in California.
Redondo.
Yes, thank you.
Redondo.
Redondo. Yeah, I was thinking of something else, dude.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Less than 2 weeks before the rip roar of a motion picture, Masters of the Universe explodes across cinema around the world. So here we go. The powerful gathering of the strongest fans in the universe will be the place to celebrate the new Masters of the Universe movie, as well as television, comics, and toys, from vintage to modern day. And there will be celebrity guests. Oh, there will be celebrity guests, plus panels, vendors, cosplaying, and collectibles. So there's the hotel there. With the venue already secured, this unforgettable experience will be crowdfunded beginning October 15th, offering everything from VIP weekend passes to founder recognition sets. To secure everything, MOTUniverse needs to bring in special guests and create the most immersive Motu fan event ever. So I'm guessing that's one of the seating areas for the
wow. Okay.
So mark your calendars for May 23rd and May 24th, plus the October 15th from the crowdfunding campaign, and stay tuned to He-Mania for all updates. So you could also head on to the MOTUniverse.com and sign up to be included on mailing lists for all things MOTUniverse. So
interesting.
Yeah. So I brought this up because, like I said before, I remember PowerCon used to be the thing for
Motu,
and now it seems like PowerCon seems to be branching out to other action figure franchises.
Yeah.
So it's like. And so I'm guessing that the guys who wanted a Motu focused convention decided to focus on their own convention. So
yeah,
and it's also being crowdfunded. So this is the reason why I wanted to bring it up for anybody who's like a fan of Motu. We are. I figured I'd just bring more awareness to this convention.
I mean, it's definitely pretty cool that there's going to be another very Motu focused convention. I just have some issues with it right now because, and it's not issues in the sense that I think they're doing something wrong. It's just that the dates fall when I'm actually coming back from a trip.
I'm sorry?
The dates that this convention is supposed to take place is when I'm going to be coming back from another trip.
Oh, okay. So So I guess it's clear that you won't be able to go, right?
No, because like technically I would be arriving back in New York the 22nd.
Right. Oh, because you already have other commitments. I mean, that's perfectly
No,
fine.
yeah, like I said, I'm going on another trip before that.
Oh,
Like
where
I'm
you
coming back on the 22nd from that trip.
Oh, so it'll be like you're coming back and then going back again or something.
Exactly. I mean, I probably could go because it's a shorter flight from Japan to California,
Mhm.
but still, that's like 2 trips back to back.
Yeah, plus
I don't know if I could swing that, and that's gonna be a lot for me. Like
yeah, because plus Japan, you're probably gonna you're gonna probably like go through like jet lag or try to like
exactly,
get your system adjusted to time
exactly.
time whatever. So
I mean, it won't be that bad though because California is like 3 hours behind us here in New York.
right.
So it wouldn't be that much, but still, yeah, like I'd still be jet lagged.
Yeah, and plus I don't and just being real, like I wouldn't challenge your system to do go through it.
No, yeah, no, I'm not exactly. I don't want to push myself to do that. Like I'd I'd have to spend a lot of money to get a lot of food to just function.
Right, exactly. So
You know,
I mean, I get it. Maybe
it would have
like
been cool if it was like maybe a month later or something like that. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, I agree. Like personally, I don't have the funds to go either, but
yeah,
I think it's just important just to talk about it. It's like I think it's great that we're gonna get one.
yeah,
A convention focused on it.
yeah. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully people will go and they'll take pictures and they'll have some great guests and whatnot.
Yes.
Because it sounds like it could be a good time, but
Oh,
unfortunately, I
definitely.
can't make it.
Yeah. Neither can I.
Yeah.
But again, I just wanted to bring it up just for
No, yeah, no, it's totally fine. Yeah, like I'm glad you shared that with us because now I know there's more than just GI Joe and Transformer conventions I can go to, aside
empowerment
from
stuff.
comic conventions. But
Oh, of course, man. So
I don't know, comic conventions just don't seem to do it for me nowadays.
I get it. I get it. Yeah, I think. Well, I think when it comes to between you and me, it's like I feel the fun is with the toy conventions now.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I totally agree. Because also it's like back in the day, when they were like less focused conventions, like comic convention was basically the only place where you can go get like toys and comics.
Yeah, it was like all in one.
Exactly. Exactly. So like nowadays it's we have Joe conventions, we have Transformer conventions,
Yes.
we have conventions for like My Little Pony and Gem. It's like
Well,
like there's plenty of conventions. Like you don't have to
yeah,
go to a
it's
comic convention to try and get toys.
it's good to have a niche place where you can just focus on this one thing.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So, but,
Cool.
but in any case, so yeah, you're going to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice,
I'm gonna be going for like 2 weeks in
sweet,
May.
sweet.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be hitting all those toy shops, the imports and stuff?
Ooh, I don't know because I might not. I might not have enough luggage to bring everything back. I don't. I have to be very careful. I have to be very, very careful with.
Very mindful, right?
Yeah, but I do plan on hitting up a couple of amusement parks
Mm.
because they have like a Godzilla themed amusement park / museum.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah, dude, you get to zip line through Godzilla's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully that's still there when I go, and I want to go to Dragon Quest Island also.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, but speaking of which, I
Hmm.
didn't wrote this in the agenda list, but I just saw some reviews of the Godzilla / TMNT crossover figures.
Yeah, I did see some reviews on my YouTube feed. I didn't watch them, but I did see that they were there.
Yeah. First off, they're like from what the reviewers say, it's a crossover line. I want to make that clear.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
crossover line, and the figures cost around $16.99.
Oh, gee, that's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah, you're telling me. So, but aside from that,
I mean, it's expensive for turtle figures, but
yes, but aside from the pricing, I gotta gotta be honest with you. There's a part of me that's kind of interested in owning them, not for them being crossover figures, but just being fun figures to have in your shelf. Because that Michelangelo one, the one that we keep bashing on, it looks like the best figure out of all of them.
Yeah, the Michelangelo one.
Yeah, the one we constantly kept questioning because
the Ghidra one. Yeah, because he's Ghidra. It's like, And then they got stupid Leo as fucking Godzilla. I'm like,
Well, but dude, you gotta see them. Like, granted, it makes zero sense for Mikey to be mashed with Ghidra.
Yeah,
it looks like a fun figure, regardless.
It kind of does. I might have to get it. I don't know, man. Just
like the way I describe it is, there's no lore reason why it makes sense for them to pair, but as standalone figures, I want to make that clear. As standalone figures, they look so much fun.
Yeah, they really actually do. I can't deny that, But they look super cool.
And to make it clear, those pictures on that website you're showing
don't do it justice.
Yeah, they don't do it justice. When you see the review, you're like, "Wow, holy crap!" And they're under $20. That's the shocker.
Yeah. They don't need to be like $30, $35,
right?
Just because it's a crossover, Just because it has a Godzilla license with turtles. I mean, come on.
Like the Leo one. I mean, granted, it's us saying it. A Godzilla / Leonardo fusion sounds stupid, but when you see the figure and when I see the reviews, I can't deny the fact it's fun. It's so much fun just to see someone play around with it. So I'm so tempted to own them just for that alone.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Damn. Anyway, this is Godzilla's shop. What's that?
Yeah, like I remember, I'm actually tempted to buy a Godzilla figure after seeing these things.
I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if, I have to see. That's all I'm going to say. I have to see.
Are you talking about
the Godzilla Turtles figures?
All I'm gonna say is,
I gotta see.
If you ever see one in hand, that's gonna kill you, dude.
Well, no, it's not even about that. It's when I say I gotta see, I mean I gotta see what my money is like.
Well,
yeah, no, because
dude, price is really good.
Turtles, Godzilla, that's kind of like a no-brainer for me. It's kind of it's like basically if you cross Godzilla with most other properties I like, it's a no-brainer.
Yes.
My only beef is with say Transformers is it should have been Grimlock, but whatever.
You're right. Well, what do you mean it should have? It's there, but 10% not.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I would have been happy if it was the Grimlock body with a new head.
Well, they are third party.
Yeah, I know, but are they making it? Hey, not enough. Yeah, can you get on that, please? Nanav, please. I'm begging you, please.
Yes. But in any case, now that it seems granted, crossovers has been a thing for a while, but it's just I feel like we're getting so many of them. It's we're kind of at this point of, can you make more sense with it instead of just being lazy?
It's becoming a little we've definitely hit that golden age where you can't throw a rock without hitting some sort of crossover nowadays. But I feel like also it's getting a bit stale. I don't know. Maybe that's just a hot take. That's my hot take. I feel like it's getting a little stale. I mean,
I think what's happening. Well, maybe I'm saying it. I'm saying what you're saying, but with different wording.
Okay.
It's become the new normal to do crossovers.
Yeah. We're kind of saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I mean, it's becoming the new normal, but do people like that new normal?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I think it depends on how you're I'm kind of going through this more on the individual than as the mass.
In the whole? Yeah, as a whole? Yeah.
So like a lot of the crossovers I'm seeing, the way I approach it is what can it do for my display is the way I approach it.
Right.
And
Okay.
because like I don't think we ever talk about how we approach collecting. And the thing is I only collect Transformers and Motu. And Motu and I have very different mindsets
Yeah.
collecting. And when it comes to Transformers, I kind of go for the next shiny thing. That's just the way I approach it. Like, how cool is it, or what can it, what's the cool things I can do with it? But with Motu, sorry,
No, go ahead.
let me finish my thought. So
Yeah, no, I'm
Motu, I kind of treat it more like what kind of story can I tell with my display?
Right.
So when I see all these crossover figures, I'm like, oh shoot, I could have Lion-O hang out with He-Man.
Yeah.
I could have He-Man hang out with a muscle-bound turtle
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to the Motu crossing over with Transformers, I'm like, I'm kind of like, well,
it's a little mid.
Yeah, because like I kind of have my Transformer figures hanging out with my Motu figures already. Like, so like in my own headspace, I'm already doing the crossover. So when I see a figure like Man at Arms, all I can say is, maybe I could customize them to look like Bumblebee. I mean, a pretender Bumblebee. Then I could have that crossover Bumblebee armored Man at Arms and have them stand next. I can bring out one of my own Bumblebee figures and have them standing next to each other. So like just create that illusion of them being pretenders. So the point I'm trying to make is that when it comes to these crossover lines, I don't really look at them as crossover figures. I just kind of look at it as like fun toys to add to my collection. So, and that's what the point. Just to like circle back, that's what I'm seeing with the turtles crossing over with Godzilla.
Yeah. No, they're definitely fun toys. And like I said, it really depends on like if I can afford them or not at the time.
Right.
Because I definitely would love to get it. Because like I said, like you throw Godzilla into anything, and if it's like the other thing is something that I like I'm not gonna say no.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not as big a Godzilla fan as like a lot of people out there because I know I'm not the biggest Godzilla fans, but I am a fan.
Right.
And this because like this is right up my alley. It's the same thing. And going back to what you were saying about like how we collect, like generally, like I'm like, is it cool? Yes, get it. Is it a property you like? Yes, get it. Well, okay. No, there is a certain order. Yeah, it's got to be like something cool. It's got to be something a property that I like, and it depending on what the line is, scale does matter. Case in point, I like Motu, but I don't necessarily buy Masterverse. I'm not saying I don't buy Masterverse because you know very well I don't, but our audience doesn't. All two of you guys. But I buy Masterverse, as you know, for custom fodder. So like I've made my Revolution Revelations styled King Grayskull custom using the Masterverse body and the Clamp Champ. And then I did the same thing for the 2000X one, except I used the Barbarossa Customs head. So like, and I have the 87 movie one that uses a Ramen Toys head. But I got the figure, I got all the parts on them, I got to glue it on because it's still a work in progress. But it's like I don't necessarily buy every scale within that line because I'm like, oh, I got to get it. Because there are some figures I think are cool, like I'm sure if our fans remember, all two of you remember, like I did really like that Masterverse Cobra Khan. Remember that? How cool I thought it was?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a really cool figure, but I'm like, it's not my scale. I'm not going to buy it. I mean, hey, if you want to buy it, that's cool. I think it's a great looking figure. I applaud you for getting it.
Right.
But it's not my scale. So I don't, like my scale, I guess, is non-scale because that's Transformers. I consider Transformers like non-scale because the robots in robot modes are kind of in scale, but vehicle modes they're not. So like I don't consider that really having like a scale.
Well, the way I look at it when it comes to Transformers, I feel we were
Like
conditioned as collectors throughout the years to not really care about scale to some extent.
yeah, no, that's a very good point, and I can't argue that point because
Yeah, I think
you hit it right on the nose.
I think they kind of introduced the concept of scale around Siege. I think that's the earliest I can like pinpoint when they really focus on scale. But by then it was too late.
But I mean, scale was kind of like in play. I would say since Beast Wars, but it's not like something I feel like they enforced. Because you remember, like Rat Trap was like, was it a basic what they were called back then? And he ended up being smaller than most other characters on the show. But on the other hand, I think Pterosaur was like a little bit taller, and he was also a basic.
Right.
So like they were a little loose with it, but they were a bit tighter than the G1 show or G1 in general.
And it made it even weirder when it came to like when it came to the Unicron trilogy, that they used two different scales at the same time. So the Cyberverse.
Yes.
Was it Armada or was it?
No, it wasn't.
It was it was like Cybertron.
Yeah, Cybertron had that scale.
Yeah, it didn't happen in Galaxy Force, but I think it kind of happened in Galaxy Force. But I definitely know it was in Cybertron, the American release of.
Okay. I thought we were doing the whole. There's no such thing as Cybertron. There's only Galaxy Force thing.
Yeah, well, they have to acknowledge it for certain moments.
Yeah. This is one of those moments, unfortunately. Right, yes, you're correct. The Cyberverse did start in Cybertron.
Yes.
From the Unicron trilogy.
Right. They made that Cyberverse, which is just to clear it up. When Galaxy Force, when Transformers, when we're at a point of Transformers, toy line was the Unicron trilogy, and in Japan they created a series called Galaxy Force, and then when they transferred it over to America, they called it Cybertron. But when Hasbro was releasing toys for Cybertron, they released a subline, which is like smaller figures, like this small, of all the characters, and they call it Cyberverse, and that was like the subline, the Cyberverse line.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good scale. If you want to just like to say play with something, like have a toy in your pocket.
Yes.
Because some of them turned out to be like Joe sized, like 3.75, 4 inches.
Mm-hmm. They were really fun.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, but it kind of comes back to scale, how it throws off.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, like Transformers, I don't consider I don't take scale into account necessarily.
Yeah, because I think
but things like Motu and GI Joe, or like even Star Wars figures, like that's where scale becomes an issue. Well, not necessarily an issue, but it's a point of contention with me. Which is why I'll buy a reaction figure, but I won't necessarily buy a Super 7 Ultimates figure.
Right. Unless you can do a conversion with a 5.5 Motu figure.
Yeah, I've already said that.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I'm
just reiterating. Okay. Yeah.
Like again, like there's like little details. The devil's in the details on how you approach things.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, it's also something I often don't really think about. So I'm sure there's other idiosyncrasies that are unique to myself,
right?
As far as collecting goes, because also I'm not a scale Nazi,
right?
Because I do collect other things. Cops is a 6-inch line. I cherry pick classified GI Joe classified. Mm-hmm. Visionaries is 4 inches. Hell, I buy every scale there is from GI Joe.
Yes.
I don't discriminate when it comes to scale in GI Joe in its full what? It was 1962 or 64, so almost 60 years now of GI Joe in overall history.
Mm-hmm.
I've got at least a little bit of everything. Even the 2.5 Sigma 6 figures. I have 1 or 2 of them. It's not a lot, but it's because I bought the Dragonhawk. which was a pretty cool vehicle, and I want to convert it for 3.75 use. But still, it's a cool toy, So I have that,
Of
and
course.
I've got, and classified is also like 8-inch, and I got some of those. I didn't get them all, but I got like maybe 5 or 6. Like I try to get them when I can, because I think also that was at a time when I didn't have a lot of money to get stuff.
Yes. But anyways, just going. Let's move this back to the format of how do crossovers fit in your collection. And I mean, your opinions on where does crossovers go when it comes to all this stuff.
What do you mean by where does crossovers go? Like, can you
Because
elaborate?
I remember we were talking about how, just our opinions about how crossovers is taking over. Like, there always seems to be, we're having so many crossovers in a year.
Yeah.
And then how do we feel about it? And I said, from my perspective, I said on how we kind of morphed it to the conversation of how do we collect?
Right.
And so, like, going back to crossovers and the concept of how do we collect, how do you apply the crossovers in your collection?
Okay, so for like, well, I mean, first and foremost, they got to be cool,
right? Kind of like what happened with the Godzilla and TMNT crossover. It's like, it makes zero sense, but it looks so much fun that I can't deny that.
Right. I mean, like, yet again, like, one of the more important things is, like, does it look cool to me? So, like, there's that Transformers Top Gun crossover.
Oh yeah.
Which, honestly, I don't really care for it. Like, if people like it, that's fine. Yet again, I'm not gonna hold it against someone if they like that. But I see. He's pulling it down, isn't he, guys? Yeah, he's pulling it down. Yeah.
Go
you
on.
Pulled it down, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Go on.
No, I just don't. I think it's a little too thin. I really don't care for the way it transforms. So I've opted to skip it. It's the same thing with the Blackbird from X-Men. They did that crossover one, and I'm like, I don't think it looks that good. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I agree with the crossover X-Men, but I was open to getting the Top Gun crossover, but I waited for it to go on sale. So I think I got a pretty good sale for it. And one of the reasons why I wanted to get it was because I saw in Toy Hacks they had a sticker set that just really caught my eye.
Okay.
And when I saw the sticker set and I saw what the price of the Top Gun crossover,
Maverick? Yeah.
I said, "Yep, I'm getting it." And what I did was I kind of did a crossover within a crossover with this figure. So if you look at the sticker set,
oh god, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool, but it's like, wouldn't you rather just have an actual Valkyrie / Veritech?
That's the thing. This is cheaper.
Fair enough. I mean, I get my joy of Robotech through my Jetfire. That's all I'm going to say.
I get that, but it's just, for me, when it comes to all the things you just said, that's like $90 to $200 versus.
Well, but you know what though, also, and see that right there falls into one of the things that you like to do, which is customizing.
Yes,
because you customize way more than I do. Way more.
Oh, of course. I don't deny that. That's like the point I'm trying to make is that I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not trying to insinuate that you're saying that.
Right. I'm just saying that this is how we collect. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like we have our own reasonings for it, for what we do.
Variety.
I mean, variety. See, that's a very good key word. That's why I collect 3.75. Right. That's why I collect things like Reaction Plus.
Yes.
But
going with the concept of variety within the context of how we collect and stuff.
Yeah. No. Well, dude, like I have Planet of the Apes figures.
Yeah.
They're Reaction figures. They work with every other figure that I have because most other figures are 3.75. I have Thundercats. I have Turtles even in 3.75 from two different companies. Mezco and Super 7.
Yes.
What else do I have? I have an Alfred Hitchcock. I have like I said, Thundercats, He-Man. What else? I'm planning on getting the Silverhawks because they did Silverhawks with reaction. Like,
Are you getting the metallic ones?
they are metallic.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of the Ultimates line, where they
Right.
made a regular like flat gray, and then they decided to do the chrome.
Well, not that.
These are just straight up chrome.
When it comes to reaction, I don't follow it 100%.
No, yeah, that's totally fine. I get it.
So I mean, like my headspace said, oh well, maybe they already had them, but they're not metallic. Or
yeah, no, they're just straight up metallic. You know, so I'll eventually I'll get them. They're super cool. I like them.
Sweet.
I wish I had a little bit more articulation, but I'm not gonna complain because it's just the right scale that I like. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll do some tiger sharks after that.
You're like, why I oughta.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, if you think about it, right? So their arms go up and down, right?
Yes,
they don't spread.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't even do like custom wings for them.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I could, but they'd be like, you know.
Well, you know what you could do? You could, if you want to, I don't know how much you were willing to customize, but maybe you could do a little arm attachment where you can just like put some arms there on that. Granted, it looks like they're gonna have like two arms here and arms here at the same time.
Yeah, no. I think what I might just do is just make a set of wings that will come out when they have their arms up.
Yes.
You know, and the wings will go out.
Oh, I get it. So it's like the wings are flapping this way instead of flapping this way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because like if they do it like this, that means the wings are gonna be like splayed like this, almost like
right, exactly, yeah. Yeah, you got it. Okay, I wasn't sure because of the arm movements; it was a little nebulous the way you move your arms. But yeah, you got it. You got it.
More than that, it's just you can't see my arm.
Well, yeah, they got
camera.
Yeah, I got a little cut off.
Yep. So, but yeah. Anyways, back to crossovers and stuff. So, and the Turtles crossover.
Yeah, no, they're cool. Like I said, that's just a matter of like, you know, having the money at the right time when I find them.
Yeah, for what it's worth, they're really cheap.
No, that's true. Like I might even just end up pre-ordering it at some point.
Yes, yes. I don't know if they're exclusive to Walmart, but
okay.
Because
I mean, they're definitely in the Godzilla shop.
Nice. But so yes. Anyways, aside from that, like the speaking of figures, on whether we're getting them or not, like we do have stuff from. We still got a lot of stuff from Motu.
All right, Mr. Motu Man.
Yep, we got. Let's see. Give me a second. Damn. Sorry, my mistake. Is just. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right.
Oh, wrong one.
Of course, you're doing that again. You got.
Whoa, was that me? Did you just?
So we got some new packaging art and the Wave 1 reveal of Cartoon Collection 2000X edition.
Yeah, you know, I'm slightly annoyed by this.
How so?
Because we already had a 2000X He-Man come out.
So,
I said, slightly annoyed. Slightly annoyed. I'm not like outright annoyed. Just slightly.
Yeah. Well, just throwing it out there. I can only assume from a business perspective when they release those figures you're referring to. I assume that's them testing the waters to see if there's interest on 2000X figures.
It's possible. Yeah.
And that's the only thing I could think of. But
the other thing, the other thing that crossed my mind is like, maybe they just didn't realize they were going to be doing Cartoon Collection.
Yeah, that's a possibility in itself. But the way I look at it is if you already own the 2000X version of that He-Man figure, don't get this one.
But this one has the better head.
Oh yeah, it does.
See, this is why I'm only slightly annoyed because like,
yeah. Did you buy him?
I'm slightly annoyed because I'm annoyed that I'm just gonna be buying them again.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm kind of like just to get the negativity out of the way. I will say I'm kind of the same thing when it came to Evil Lyn, because
Yeah, that's right.
I was like really hunting down for that figure, and
Yeah.
now they released the one I really want,
Mhm.
and so I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with the 2000X colored Evil Lyn.
I'll tell you this much though. If this
Yes.
is wave 3, I mean the first wave,
This is the first wave. Yes.
I'm gonna get Triclops first.
For me, it's Stratos. I've been waiting for this Stratos for the longest.
I mean that Stratos is second.
Mm.
He-Man, unfortunately, is gonna be last.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's
For
kind of
obvious
going
reasons.
yeah, that, but not only that, but it's just he's also the Optimus Prime of Motu. Like you know, like if you're probably gonna go through He-Man fatigue eventually.
I mean, I don't know. It eventually they're gonna release you know what that we just found out about recently. So I mean,
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Will we truly be fatigued? I don't know.
But
it's another He-Man.
Right. So we'll get to that. Let's put a pin on that for now.
Yeah, we'll just little pin.
Put a pin. We'll cover that part. But the thing is, like, we at least the good thing is we kind of have an idea what the waves will be released, because like wave 1 will be Stratos, Triclops, and He-Man. I think wave 2 will be Man-at-Arms. Give me a second. Man-at-Arms, Evil Lyn, and I can't believe I forgot who the third character is. But
Beastman?
No, it's not Beastman, because I think Beastman.
Skeletor?
No, it's not Skeletor either. Just can't. I think Mossman. Yeah, Mossman.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to Beastman, that's the good. Now that you brought up an interesting question, because it seems like each wave has a deluxe figure.
Right. That's why I was like, oh yeah.
So I don't know who the deluxe figure for wave 1 will be. So
I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Beastman.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Because he's chunky, you know. So like, I would not be surprised if it's Beastman.
Yeah, and plus he is one of the main guys. So
exactly.
And if you look at it, there's 2 good guys and one bad guy, so you need to balance it out for wave 1.
Exactly. It's funny that they're doing Triclops in the first wave, though.
Yeah.
Like I had the Thunder Punch He-Man. No, not the Thunder Punch. Battle Armor He-Man.
Yes.
As
Battle
a kid,
Armor He-Man.
right?
Yes.
But Triclops was like another one that I had, and like I always thought it was kind of cool because yeah, like the multiple eyes.
Right.
So
the gimmick.
Yeah. He was like one of the first figures I had also. So like,
it's
kind of like the Blue Trailbreaker.
Right. Yeah. The Blue Trailbreaker
Soundwave
for me. Yes.
Yeah.
The Soundwave for you. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Strangely enough, when it comes to Motu, I don't really feel any connection with the first Motu figure I ever got. For me, it's always been Man-E-Faces. Even though he's not the first figure I got, he's the one I invested my emotions the most. Definitely.
That makes sense then. Yeah. I love that they changed the logo and they put the let's call it the updated logo or the
packaging art and everything.
Yeah, packaging like that. It's the proper Grayskull, let's say.
Yes, the Grayskull from the 2000X show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
it looks good.
Yes. But yeah, not only that, but we also have some pictures of the back art of it.
Nice.
So now let me just bring this up. I wouldn't really use the art as a base of what figures we might get in the future.
Why not?
Well, because it didn't do it with the other cartoon collection figures. It wasn't really 100% confirmed or not. Because like when it came to cartoon collection for the Filmation figures, they post a lot of pictures of characters that we never got figures of. So I personally don't really.
So yeah, you're not gonna like invest in what's on the back.
Yeah, like say, we might get
Cyclone.
We might get Cyclone. Or
I mean, eventually we will, but not like soon.
It's a maybe. That's all I can say. Because who knows? Who knows how long this line will last? And like, we may not get the female Stratos girl over there.
Right. I mean, long story short, I get what you're saying.
Yes.
And I mean, because honestly, like I didn't get a lot of the film. Sorry, I'm like brain farting right here.
Filmation,
I
cartoon
didn't.
collection, Filmation figures.
Right, I didn't get a lot of cartoon collection figures. So like I didn't, and I did, and what little I did get, like I didn't really invest on what was on the back.
Right.
So, but so I'm going on by what you said because
Yeah.
I know you. Like if I don't know, I know you would. You know.
Yeah. I mean, well,
So
I'm not saying I
I mean, it would
know.
be
It's
cool
just
to get some Andrenids, you know, aside from Buzz Off. But
right.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's what's next, because I know
Right.
it's probably not gonna be next.
Like,
It'll be it's a matter of when, not if, at this
yes.
point.
Yeah. Like on the subject of speculating figures, I focus on that concept when it comes to Origins packaging art.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm not under just that concept. I don't feel it's something to look for when it comes
Right.
to cartoon collection figures. Because like, where's my Chakotay, or where's my the two characters from the Mask of Terror and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's guys online that are doing customs before Mattel's even getting them out. So
Right.
if the
But
Mattel's even gonna do them.
but I will say that we see the sorceress on the He-Man packaging art.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say I'm saying, oh, this is a guarantee. My thought is I want that sorceress.
Would you agree
As a
that to
figure.
say, mind you, pay attention to my wording and what
Yes,
I
yes.
say. Would you say it's a safe speculation that we will get like these four or these three other figures sooner rather than later on the back of the He-Man art?
Can you repeat the
Would you
first
say
line?
it's a safe assumption that we would get Battle Cat, Sorceress, and Orko sooner rather than later?
No, to be
No.
honest.
Okay.
Because like the thing is, how to describe it? I don't, because I feel like we're on uncharted territory when it comes to how they release these figures.
Right.
Like, and
Okay.
so
Yeah, go
like
ahead.
say for example, the last year, I mean this year I should say, is Filmation, it like a Princess of Power kind of thing, and
Mhm.
we didn't get the major characters from Princess of Power. Like, where's Glimmer?
Yeah.
Where's I mean, but we
Angela.
did get but we got a lot of other characters like Catra, Bo, Shadow Weaver,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just we didn't get all these other characters like Glimmer. Like, I'm surprised we didn't get her. Like, she's kind of like a major character, or Scorpia, or Octavia. So like when it comes to this line, and I don't know where they're, since they haven't announced it, they're, even though it's a confirmation that, like, no, let me rephrase that Mattel has said that they're not finished with Filmation cartoon collection.
Well, yeah, there's so much left to do.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, is that I don't think we'll be getting Orko, Sorceress, or Battle Cat 2000X edition anytime soon.
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, then again,
if they cut, like, the way I'll word it this way: if they do come, if they are released in the 2000X editions of the characters we're talking about now, that are on the He-Man cover box art, card art, I would take it as a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question? I know it's like I'm very long.
No, well, so I just remembered something else though.
Yes.
We actually more or less know what's coming out for the next year.
Right, to a degree. I think we already got confirmation of three waves worth of 2000X cartoon collection.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm getting at.
Yes,
all those prototypes, work in progresses of, was it San Diego? Was it?
Yes, San Diego.
Yeah.
Though I will say, I'm wondering who's going to be on wave 4, because they haven't shown any figures.
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
that's a good...
I can only speculate that Teela is one of them.
Yeah.
E Trap Jaw, because like we haven't seen him.
Yeah.
And the third one I would speculate. I haven't decided who the third character could be. But
Okay.
I'm just going because, like, trust me, dude.
Yeah, you're just running it through your head. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I get
2000X. That's my Motu. So
that. Yeah, I
so
kind of don't blame you for thinking
the
that way.
the thought of who could come up in this new line is interesting. I'm trying my best not to put my own biases, because I was gonna say, oh, Manny Faces, but it's just I'm trying to think
Yeah.
who would be the most promising for
You know
year
what I think
one.
is interesting though,
Yes.
also? If this is all of wave one,
Mm-hmm.
that means if a case is 4 figures, like Origins has been, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be one extra figure, which
Yeah,
I'm
the
thinking
deluxe.
is gonna be the He-Man. Dude,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the oversaturation. I mean, who's going to be the extra?
I have a pretty good idea of who's gonna be the extra, but there was more to that beyond that.
Yes.
We saw 12 figures at San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait, we did have this discussion. We know 2 of them are going to
Yes.
be, at least 2 of them are going to be deluxe. Yeah, it is 3 waves. Okay, never mind.
Right. 3 waves. So we don't know who the 4th wave is, which is I'm
Right,
speculating
because
it's Teela, Trapjaw. I don't know who the deluxe figure would be, but
did we figure out who? Because I know we pretty sure at least Roboto is going to be deluxe, right? Beastman's going to be
yes,
deluxe.
Beastman, Ram
Who's the?
Man.
Ram Man. That's right. Okay, he's going to be the deluxe.
Yes, it's Roboto, Clawful, Ram Man, and Beastman. So wait a minute. Yeah, that's 4 of them. So then the question is, who's going to be the 3 deluxes that's going to come with
Wave
3
4.
basics? Who are the 3 basic figures that's going to come with the 4th
Wave
deluxe?
4. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so. And again, Teela, Trapjaw. I just don't know who the 3rd character could be in that.
Orko, Sorceress. They already showed Man at Arms, right?
They showed Man at Arms. Yep. Yeah, aka Primal.
Right.
Because it's Gary Chalk voiced him.
I know.
He
Good old
voiced
Gary
Man at
Chalk.
Arms in 2000X.
I mean, Scott McNeil was there too.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Merman.
Yeah, he was Merman.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Merman is the 3rd character.
Yeah, but he was also, that's what Scott McNeil did.
Yeah. Yep. He was. I remember. I totally remember.
Yeah.
With all of his Scott McNeilisms and everything. Because I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm a huge fan. I think a huge fan of Scott McNeil, but I've heard him enough where I can like pick up his mannerisms.
yeah, no, I could definitely pick him up. Him and like Frank Welker, I could usually tell. It's like, oh, that's Frank Welker.
Yeah.
Because also he gets around a lot too.
He's everywhere, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Literally the man of 1,000 voices.
Let's be careful with that title.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, no blank.
Yes. So 1,001.
You take it up with the Mo Blank people.
Got it. But in any case, yes, the wave 1 will be He-Man, Stratos, and Triclops. Yeah, like for me, I'm definitely, though I'm pondering, should I play chicken with any of them? Discount chicken. I mean,
no, I know what you meant. I mean, I guess you can if you want, but I don't see the point because I feel like you'll be lucky if you see them on the shelf.
Right. Yeah, but
I mean, most toys seem to be like that nowadays. Like, I go to a Target and unless I go out of town, like, I don't see anything out here in New York City.
Yes. Well, for me, it's mostly Amazon, and I'm just looking at how Stratos is being sold with the other variations. Yeah. And when it comes to cartoon collection, Stratos, he's like on sale for like $16.
Okay.
And as for Triclops, I feel like he might be the more hotter of the figures because like he sells out a lot. But the Masterverse version, he's on sale, and so.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming that between the 3, I think Triclops is the one is going to be the one to get.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, for
from
sure.
a general consensus, but for me individually, like it's Stratos.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yes. So,
That's cool.
but I think, but this Stratos. I mean, oh wait, let me rephrase. No, sorry, just so many ideas coming up. The Triclops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if the designers if the designers were capable of doing this, that if you look closely, that he'll actually see his human eyes. I mean, his human face with the cybernetic
Oh,
implants.
that would be so interesting.
Yep, because like that was the coolest thing that happened to him in the show, where
Yeah.
where that visor broke, and you actually see that he actually has human eyes, like two
Yeah.
eyes connected to a wiring on the helmet
Yeah.
that connects to the
I don't know.
mono
I
eye.
mean, all I can say is if one of us gets it first, or whenever we get it, we're gonna have to share it with everyone and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Most likely, it might be you because I'm not getting him. So
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I guess we'll see when I get them.
yes. But speaking of which, I'm wondering what the comic's going to be like.
They're doing it in a comic.
Well, I don't. Well, let me.
Oh, the mini comics.
I assume there's going to be a mini comic.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah. Who knows?
yes, and my question is it going to be in the 2000X universe, or are they going to try to play it off as like
a
as
Masterverse?
well, not a Masterverse,
Multiverse?
but yeah, like that'll be focused within 2000X, or are they just going to make it very nebulous like the other cartoon collection comics?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
On
'cause, like,
that, okay,
yes.
go ahead.
No. I'm just kind of like reiterating everything we just talked about. But what you were about to say?
I was gonna say on that note, let's it's coming on to the hour mark. We'll take a short break, and then we'll talk some more Motu
Yes.
or Transformers or whatever else shows up. I don't know.
Whatever is fun to talk about, man. It's all
Yeah.
about, and toys are fun.
That's right. Toys are fun. And on that note, we'll see you after the break.
Not this time, Skeletor.
Oh, yeah?
You gotta see this. Boy, those Masters of the Universe toys really have the kids pumped up.
Now you can wrap your arms around one of these He-Man and the Masters of the Universe action figures. There's one in every McDonald's Happy Meal.
The Masters of the Universe. He-Man has transformed into an unstoppable samurai warrior. But so is Skeletor and his vicious battle raptor. They launch their attack to destroy Castle Grayskull. But Samurai He-Man also has the power of the mighty Battle Cat. They launch a missile at the spring-loaded legs of Battle Raptor. These warriors are bigger, stronger, and possess armor that explodes on impact. He-Man Samurai figures and beasts, each sold separately.
Hello, and welcome back to the Deep Cut Fandom Podcast. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break. I know I had fun finding it and editing it for you. Because, I always try and make it a little themed to
Yes.
what we're discussing. So, you
Looking
guys are
forward
gonna
to
have
it.
fun.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, even though we're on break, I just want to finish up the coverage of 2000X because we got like a bit of a pleasant surprise on an exclusive figure for 2000X. It's on Walmart.
Really? It's a Walmart
Yes.
exclusive?
Yep, it's a Walmart exclusive.
Oh boy. There's gonna be a bunch of pissed people when they don't get their pre-orders because it gets canceled.
Yes. Walmart will Walmart.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, so the thing is, we're getting Samurai Armor 2000X He-Man.
Yep. This makes sense.
Yes.
The viewing audience out there will know why.
Yeah, variants, man.
Yeah.
So
does it go up higher?
That's the thing that I'm a little disappointed in. based on the pictures we've got, it goes no further than what we see. Like, because it's not
sucks.
because I know what that was. I think that was kind of like the selling point for me when it came to samurai armor. He-Man is the stilt feet.
That and the popping off armor,
The pop, yeah. I just the pop and play, but we're not. I doubt we're gonna get that feature. But I just wanted the stilt. But from an aesthetic point of view, visual perspective, I was hoping we could get the stilt feet. So.
Yeah, I mean, this also looks like it's based more on the show than the actual original toy itself, which is ironic if you think about it, because like they there was some changes in the transition from the toy to the show, but it's like it's all honed by Mattel.
Right.
So like, why can't they just do it more like the toy?
Well, this is cartoon collection, so
yeah,
it seems like they want to make it more faithful to the cartoon than to the toy release itself. So I look at it that way, but I totally agree. I would have preferred the toy version than the show version.
Yeah, because that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it still looks nice. I mean, personally, like I said before, I know I'm repeating myself, but I like the way you design as a toy versus this. But I do agree, it is a great design nonetheless.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that we haven't seen all the pictures.
Yeah,
and that there is a feature to add extensions to the lower feet to make it look like stilts. So.
Yeah, even if it's like you have to just like remove the bottom.
Yeah, do it manually.
Okay with that. Yeah,
I'm hoping. That's all I could say.
Yeah,
that was the selling point of this figure, and I know I'm being picky, but he doesn't have a samurai sword.
No, but he doesn't also have the samurai armor battle cat.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, I doubt I'll get him, but if I do, I will be. It'll be a pleasant surprise.
Let me ask you this: do you want him? Period.
Not really.
Okay, so then I won't keep an eye out for you. I'll just keep an eye out for myself.
Yeah.
Because if you want to figure, I have my agents out there on the field.
Yeah,
so.
I know you got my back. If it was a figure say, "Oh, dude, I gotta get him," it's like, but not really. Like,
okay.
Like, because the thing is, like, personally, I think we spoke about this a couple of times when it comes to variants. And going back to the discussion we talked about how we collect. For me, if I were to get my hands on this figure, I'm just gonna have to figure out what kind of story can I give this character to be his own guy, and not be He-Man.
Yeah.
Like I have with all the other figures I have that are He-Man variants, like Thunder Punch, Battle Armor, and Flying. I don't even own Flying Fist, but you get my point.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like the Thundercat He-Man, I'm calling him Preternos.
Nice.
Yeah, and my implication that he came before King Grayskull.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it make sense? Not really, but does it sound cool? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But in any case, yep. So is that a character you're thinking about getting him?
Yeah, we'll get him.
You think we'll get Samurai Armor Skeletor down the road?
It's probably going to be like another Walmart exclusive, if anything.
Right. But it looks great.
It does. And his armor is blue, which would kind of make sense as to probably why it's a Walmart exclusive.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Because Target does the same thing. Like, I don't know if you remember, like T-Rex and Road Rage were both Target exclusives, and they are red.
Yes, I remember the theming when it comes to Target and Walmart. So yeah, it makes perfect sense for them to do a variant. But just to like throw the discussion out there, because I remember when it comes to the rise and fall of 2000X, one of the biggest issues as to why 2000X failed when it was first released was because the fact is there were so many He-Man variants out in the line. So, and when it comes to 2000X, they've already released a variant of He-Man. So the question is, you think should Walmart, Mattel make anybody but a He-Man variant to be the exclusive? I'm sorry, maybe I might have worded that wrong. Do you think it was a good choice for the Walmart exclusive to be a variant of He-Man?
Actually, I think that's a fine idea because there's zero extra cost to Mattel, and if it fails, it fails. It fails on Walmart's side, not on theirs. Like, they sold the figures. It's theirs to do with whatever they want.
Right.
So if they want to mark them down to like $5 a pop before they throw them into the wood chipper,
Yeah.
so be it. They're not taking the loss. Walmart is, not Mattel.
Right.
I mean,
and it is an exclusive. So
exactly, it's an exclusive, so it's not like it's going to be clogging the shelves at, say, a Target.
Right.
Like, it's just going to be on Walmart. And granted, they are like probably like the biggest seller of domestic goods or just goods here in the States. But I mean, like I said, it's their exclusive. So if any losses are going to get incurred, it's going to be on Walmart's end, not Mattel's.
Right.
At least financially.
Yes. But in any case, so it's a get for you.
It's fine though. It's fine. It's an exclusive.
Right.
It just means that people are going to be like, oh, we got to get to Walmart. Got to get that Samurai Armor He-Man.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. It's wonderfully sculpted.
Yeah, no, it looks fantastic. I mean, I would like it better if it had like the metallic blue like the original did.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face. Like, yeah, that would improve it a lot. But no,
I think
it's so good. It's so good.
Well,
Like,
maybe
I still want to get it.
Maybe it'll look better in person because these are
maybe that's a good
pictures.
Point. Yeah. So we'll see. Time will tell.
Yes. But just to close off the Motu coverage, I found out we got pictures of there's reveals for the vintage collection, which is like their Mattel's modern day classics line. Yeah, because
okay.
like remember classics? They did they were the 7-inch figures.
Yeah.
And
so this is not going to be part of Masterverse, or is this part of Masterverse but like a subline?
It's like a subline of Masterverse where there's 7-inch figures, but they're more based on the classic looks. Hence the term vintage collection.
Right. So yeah, that's why I asked what I asked.
Mm-hmm.
Is that full screen that you just put it on?
I'm sorry?
Did you just put it on full screen?
Full screen?
Full screen.
Yeah.
Oh, because it looked better before.
Let me see. Well, that's all I did.
Oh. Okay.
But,
no, like that. Yeah,
that
looks better.
Is? Because it's just I'm zooming it in a little more. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me just do that. So, but yeah, basically, the big controversy is that they've already released New Eternia Teela not too long ago.
Yeah.
And already they're announcing the vintage collection version, which is basically New Eternia Teela, but with few changes. And the thing is, like, I think a lot of people are having issues with that because the changes they made aren't really that are there's no drastic changes within the New Eternia version, which came out like a month ago.
Yeah, I think this is where Mattel needs to tread lightly, and
with the variants,
or just like I don't think this line should exist. Not that it's not good or anything, because it looks like a good Teela figure, but they're gonna end up clogging the pegs with the same shit over and over again, and that's not good. That's how they've failed before in the past with Motu.
Right.
So I don't know why they're setting themselves up for failure again.
I think,
like let Masterverse be whatever new media is out. Let it be New Eternia. Don't don't do this like vintage classics shit, because
Making sublines within sublines and stuff.
it's just it's tedious, it's repetitive, it's derivative. No, it's not
Yes.
derivative, but it's
It's
still
not-
it's like it doesn't make sense, I think, financially.
Right. Well, I think just to add to the subject of clogging shelves is the way I look at it, it's really taxing on the collector, and and just stressing. Well, not stressing is the right word. Just exhausting their funds on buying the same figure over and over again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I'm looking at when it comes to this figure, especially. So, like, would it have been a great idea to release this figure? Well, I think it would have been better off they released it like two years down the line.
Give it some line. Let the Teela figures come off the shelves, because
Right.
I find Teela figures every so often out there and wild. Like, it's too soon.
Yes.
Like, if they do something like this, like, Jesus Christ, at least start with He-Man and Skeletor.
They have done vintage collection He-Man and Skeletor.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like
See, that's how little I pay attention to this subline.
right.
Like, I didn't even know that.
Well, I'm assuming, because like since we don't see them around that much, is I feel like the vintage collection is a very limited run.
Yeah.
Because like they've already released the He-Man, Skeletor, Faker, Stratos.
Beastman?
I don't know about Beastman yet, but Zodak was already out, and
Okay.
and they're using like that anniversary body that He-Man used. You know, the really with the torso is like a lot super bulkier.
Yeah. So you can't use them on. Well, yeah. So they're like really big on Origins figures.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
huge. So, like, I think the way I look at it is like I think it was just a bad idea to choose her to be released so soon out of everyone else in this vintage collection.
Yeah.
But the only, and again, I'm trying being a little optimistic, I feel the reason why they're releasing her is because one of the biggest complaints everyone has with the new Eternia Teela is like everyone's complaining about how her face doesn't look all that good and it looks kind of funky. So there's a part of me that feels like they're releasing the vintage collection Teela, because if you look, the head doesn't look that bad. If you look at a close up of that head,
No, yeah, it looks pretty good.
I'm thinking that this is Mattel's way of course correcting.
I mean, it's a pretty expensive course correction, but yeah.
I'm not saying it's the best choice, but it's just I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's their way of course correcting.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
defending them. Want to make that clear.
No, I get that. I mean, yeah, she just looks like a scaled up Teela.
Yeah, well, that's what the vintage collection is aiming for, but that they're trying to find ways to recreate the original Teela, but with more modern sculpting
and articulation.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's still a great figure nonetheless.
Yeah, it looks really good.
But aside from Teela, they're also releasing Merman vintage collection.
What's up with that red in the middle?
That's the thing that everyone's commenting on, is the fact that when it comes to this Merman, it's like if the purpose of vintage collection is to be somewhat accurate to the vintage toy release, why is this figure not accurate completely?
Yeah.
You know, like the coloring is off, because like the vintage version, he never had coloring. Or I mean, that extensive coloring, I should say.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, the little belt buckle thing, that's fine, but this red, like, I don't
like
know,
a dark orange or whatever
like,
it is.
even like the wrap on the trident and like I guess that jewel or whatever is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just
that red is like, no,
it just feels off, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Hell, I'm even okay with the fact that they still made like this little, like that little jewel with the fins or whatever, like
the buckle
attached to the armor, because that's how it was originally, more or less.
Right. Yes.
I mean, it was pegged in, but still it was attached. So even though it's usually drawn where like it's part of the belt that he wears, But yeah, that red, man, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a bomb. Like, no, I think bomb is too big of a word. I feel like
It's kind of a
they're
failure.
no failure. Is
Not
the
a
right
failure,
word.
but
It's just
it's
I feel like they're not.
yeah.
They haven't put as much effort into making this one as accurate as possible. I mean, well, not accurate, but
It's ironic that you should say that. No,
faithful.
because yeah,
Faithful.
yeah, because it's like it takes less effort to not put the red on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know how it is. Like you gotta put a lot of effort to make it look like it's effortless.
Yeah, yeah,
But the point I'm trying to make is that it doesn't feel. I'm not getting the vibe of the vintage figure
exactly.
when I see
Yeah.
this update.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one thing I actually want to point out is that when it comes to Merman, like I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest Merman fan, but
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to Merman, there's like a particular look I've always viewed him in, which is the
Yeah.
packaging art version. You know, because like he looks so different in the packaging art
Yeah,
versus the way he looked
as a toy.
as a
Yeah.
toy. And I just find it interesting that they're choosing the toy version of the head versus the packaging art of the
Yeah.
you know, like because like he had like a yellow face and everything.
No, yeah, I know. Because they
You
did
know
that
that-
with the Lords of Power figure from Origins, was like that. Yeah,
Right, I remember. So,
and I think
so-
they eventually did they release a Lords of Power version or just like an
Yes, they
alternate
did.
version?
yes,
Okay,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah, into the main line, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So
What sucks is that the colors didn't match, so you couldn't like just swap the head.
right. But the thing is that I don't know how I feel about that face because even Merman is shocked that they're using his toy head.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look at his eyes.
He's like, "Ugh."
He's got that 1,000-yard stare.
Right.
It's like I've
I-
seen things, man.
Yeah. I mean, the only plus I could think of is that this guarantees a vintage collection stinkor down the road.
Yes, and just my 2 cents. I like that they gave him the trident.
Mm,
It's not often you see Merman get a trident.
yeah.
I know they did in 2000X, and I hope we get it in 2000X cartoon collection. But like,
If he does
as
come
far
out.
as 5.5 goes, like, no, I think we've only gotten it. Did we get it? Yeah, we've gotten them in Masterverse.
Yeah, we totally got
Skinny
it in
one.
Masterverse.
Yeah.
But it's just I have
It's
yet
very
to see
rare.
a-
5.5.
Right. Yeah,
I
like
wonder
there's
if
a
that one will fit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, will he be
Like, if this trident will fit on like an Origins Merman.
No, I doubt it because when it comes to when it comes to 5.5, let me collect my thoughts. When it comes to accessories that 7-inch figures have, 5.5 figures can't hold it because it's slightly bigger. You'll have to use the 7-inch.
I just remember that. Yeah, because I just remembered I did that with my movie He-Man,
Right.
where I just outright switched the whole hand because fortunately the pegs you could, like the hands you could switch out.
Right.
So I just put the Masterverse hand on the Origins body. So
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Granted, it makes the 5.5 figures look like they have gorilla hands, but
Well, I mean, if it's
I'm
closed,
not complaining. I'm
it's a
just
little
saying
hard
it
to
looks
tell.
bigger.
Yeah, no, I know. But yeah, it is a little bit bigger than normal.
you just gotta like really look at it to notice. So,
But honestly, I don't care, man, because like I got a really cool looking movie He-Man figure now.
of course.
Thanks to Mattel and Ramen Toys, for doing that great Dolph Lundgren like head.
Yep.
I got a super cool, 87 He-Man.
Yeah, but not only that, the fact is that I think granted 7-inch and 5.5, they're their own thing, but I will give credit to Mattel for making them universal to some extent.
Yeah, to some extent, not completely, because like, like that first Beastman from New Eternia, jeez
Yes.
Louise, that thing was, no pun intended, a beast.
He's
And
huge.
unfortunately, you could not customize him into 5.5, which is kind of a shame. But
Yeah,
it is what it is.
they did release another version of that Beastman,
They did
a smaller one.
I didn't check that one though because I didn't want to get disappointed again, to be honest.
Right.
Because I did see him floating around, and I could have gotten him on multiple occasions, but I'm like, nah.
Of course. But in any case, yep, that's about it about for current Masters of the Universe. News.
Yeah.
So let me just close that off, and let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go on the other side. Check out some Transformers stuff. I
Well,
found
yeah,
out.
since you're talking about the whatchamacallit, Walmart exclusive, let's check out what was just recently announced, which I'm assuming are probably Walmart exclusives,
Mhm.
because they're on retro cards, which is we're gonna get Wheelie and Outback.
Really?
And this Wheelie is this Wheelie is really interesting because I don't know if you know this, but it is based off the toy version.
The toy version.
Yeah, dude, it's based off the toy version.
So would you consider that this toy will bring you some joy for it being so retro?
Only if it's a Joy Toy.
I'm trying my best to figure out ways to rhyme because, like, my
Yeah, because Wheelie is a notorious rhymer, also played by Frank Welker.
Mm-hmm.
Dude is in everything.
Yes, you got the pictures up.
Sorry, I actually forgot to do that. Yeah. So yeah, thanks to TFW 2005, we got the pictures of Senor Wheelie and also Outback.
Yeah,
But Wheelie's really interesting, just because, like I said, he's based off like the toy versus the cartoon.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing for me. That it's kind of, maybe it's just at first glance it was hard for me to translate that, because when it comes to toy Wheelie, I always think about that bubblehead shape design. So actually,
from the toy, yeah,
from the toy. So like seeing this, it kind of throws me off a bit. But I give credit to the design team for trying to capture the look.
Yeah,
Of
I mean,
toy Wheelie.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard to tell in these pictures, but this is sort of like that flip top cap bell that he has on art, you know?
Right. And plus, me personally, I've always looked at the cap going up like that versus this for some weird reason.
Yeah. I mean, this is cool. I mean, I don't know if I want to get this one though, because I'm like, why can't I just get the like show version?
Of
but
course.
I do like that it comes with the slingshot.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've seen how Hasbro approaches their business, how they release figures. So like they're releasing this just to get just so they can get some their money back on this figure. So like they're going to release a retro version, and probably down the road we'll get a more
Studio series with a different head.
Right, different head, better color scheme that's more faithful to the show.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't know. I think more likely than actually, nah. I probably won't get this, but I might. I don't know.
Well, depends on how many wheelies do you want.
That's a good point. I've got like maybe two, definitely two, maybe three.
Right, but how many variations? How many variations of wheelie of this mold do you want? Is the next question.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Like, because like if you want just one, then the question is which one do you want?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I already have the other color retro carded figures. You know.
It's up to you, dude. That's all I can say. I mean, do you want to be?
I think this is going to be one of those situations similar to. No, I'd probably get the Outback first anyway.
Right.
I'm less likely to get the Wheelie, more likely to get the Outback. I know that much.
So, but that's the question. Do you want to be a completionist when it comes to the retro card mini bots?
I don't know. That's the thing. I've been thinking about that, and honestly, I'm not sure.
Right, because the thing is, for me, like I've never been a Wheelie fan, so I would, when it comes to being completionist, I would make exceptions. Like we,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just looking at it
yeah,
from my perspective. Is the
no,
point
yeah,
I'm-
I get that, and like that. You bring up a very good point. Like, I I try not to be completionist ever since like Beast Wars,
Mm,
and I don't remember if I mentioned this last episode or not, but I don't own the Supreme Class Cheetor, and I don't ever plan on owning one.
right.
And I could have owned one. People have tried to given me, to give me a Supreme Class Cheetor. I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. So I know in my heart I will never have a complete collection of Beast Wars toys, but
That's
I'm okay with that.
when we talk about Beast Machines or Beast
Oh,
Wars.
sorry,
Yes.
sorry, I meant Beast
Yeah, that's why you
Machines.
throw me off when you said.
Sorry, yeah, I slipped of the tongue. Beast Machines, Supreme Cheetor. Never ever will I have a complete collection of Beast Machines figures.
Right.
And I think I'm missing the Night Slash Cheetor also, but I'm not in a super rush to get him because I got the BotCon like medic version of him.
Right.
That
That's
was
good
like made
enough.
into a new cut. Yeah, like that's good enough. I mean, it's a solid mold. It's a good toy.
Right.
It's just I
That's
have
your
the
stand-in for Night
BotCon
Slash.
version. Yeah. Honestly, like I like the first one anyway, so like I'm good with that. I don't feel like I need to get another Cheetor. It's like
Right.
I don't need to get a Cheetor the size of a house cat. I've got a house cat. She's sleeping on my other hand right now as we speak.
Well, maybe she needs a friend.
I am her friend. That's why she's sleeping on my hand.
Yeah, but when you're not around, she needs someone else to hang out with.
No, that's why
Other
she
than-
hangs out with me when I'm here.
Yes. But in any case, Outback.
Outback, yes, Outback. Our favorite Aussie, but not Aussie Autobot. No, yeah, I have to get him.
Yeah. Too bad he doesn't come with his handy Decepticon detector.
Yeah, the handy Decepticon detector.
Dude, maybe when it comes to the what do you call it, the Generations line, maybe he'll come with that as an accessory.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I feel like this is going to be one of those releases where like it's similar to they're not really going to change them. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would definitely love if you got the Decepticon detector, which is, as we all know, total bullshit because there's no such thing. But hey, don't tell that to Church and Ramjet.
Yeah. Well, if they do release him in the Generations line, most likely he'll get like a different color, like a slightly altered color deco.
I don't know. I feel like they might pull a Cosmos on him with him. Where like they'll just re-release him after X amount of time.
Right.
And just put him out as is.
Oh, of course.
Because like I said, they did that with Cosmos.
Mhm.
So like I could have paid $50 at the Museum of Nostalgia at 3127 31st Street in Astoria, New York, for all your Transformers and vintage toy needs.
Yep.
But
Great antique store for toys.
yeah, well, it's a yeah. But I opted to go with the newer release. It's the same thing, and it was like half the price.
Of course.
It wasn't the Walmart release.
Yeah. You're basically paying for the box packaging.
Exactly, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take it out of the box anyway.
Yes.
Like,
But-
had I known they were gonna do that with Crasher, I would have just waited because I saw her when I was down in Atlanta, or was it either Atlanta or Tennessee. I'd gone to a couple of stores last weekend, but the point stands that I saw her last week on the shelves. It was Tennessee, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I saw her on the shelves last week. I could have gotten her, but I already have her. I mean, I was also lucky in that I had a $30 gift card and I found her for $30 on Amazon. So, but my point still stands. I'm not trying to pay $50 for a deluxe figure.
Yeah, that's when it comes to questioning how to approach purchasing these figures now and then. Like, do you buy them now, or you buy them and you hold
when
off?
They're double the price,
right? Or do you want to play that game of will they release them again sometime in the future? So
yeah, I mean, I feel like nowadays it's a little bit easier to predict if they will or they won't.
Right.
But still, sometimes, like, if you can get it when it comes out and not bother to play chicken, you can get it.
Right. So for you, Outback is a get then.
Oh yeah, definitely a get. I mean, look at him. Look at him in his Mysterions. Well, used to be Mysterions brown
Yeah.
glory, you know? Like, he looks like he belongs in the Outback. He can blend right into the scenery.
Yeah. For me, the best way I describe it is I'll just wait for discount if I can get my hands on them.
Dude, I doubt that's going to happen, but good luck if you do.
Oh, of course. Well, the thing is, this kind of comes back to how we collect. Like for
Yeah.
me, I usually like to schedule my unboxings, and if I were to get my hands on them, the earliest I'll probably open it will be 2029. So, like
Yeah.
the question is, am I willing to wait till 2029 to get them? So that's why I prefer to put him in discount, play discount chicken with him.
Yeah.
Again, that's just my preference.
I know. It's weird, but I abide by it.
Right. Hey, it's what makes me happy.
Exactly.
That's
That's why I don't knock it. I'm just like,
right.
okay.
And plus, I never enforce it on anyone. Say, hey, you should. This is how you should collect.
No, I know, and I mean, I know you don't do that, and you would never, but I do appreciate that because going slightly off topic, this is why sometimes like religious people annoy me because it's like, okay, you're whatever religion you are, but don't try and push it on me. Like, I'll let you be. I'm not gonna make fun of you or whatever. Like, I'll just let
Right.
you be because that's what you believe in. But don't force it on me. That's where I draw the line.
Oh yeah, like I'm not gonna stop sharing my approach on toy collecting, but I would never
Right.
force it on anybody. I mean,
Yeah, and as far as toy collecting goes, like at the end of the day, we like what we like, and that's why like you and I, in this case, are friends because we have similar tastes and interests. So like
we just approach it.
even though you go about collecting differently than I do, I don't hold that against you.
Of course, yeah. So,
And
but in any case, yeah, Outback. Sorry for cutting you off.
no, yeah, I just wanted to add, and like really, that's how like the communities should be. But there are a lot of people out there who like to cause excess strife for no reason because they're arguing over fucking toys.
Yeah, I
And
feel
I
like
don't want to get any further into that. I'm just want to just kind of dip my toe in that and leave it
Yeah.
at that.
I
Like
don't know
that
what
kind
the
of shit is ridiculous.
right. I don't know what the subject you're referring to, but I'm just gonna let me just share my
Yeah.
my
Go
basic
ahead.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Is like we're adults and we are collecting toys, but there's certain like we call it certain approaches that I find childish, and trying to force your own opinion is kind of one of those situations. Is the way I
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, I mean I kind of maybe I over explained it, but that's basically what I was getting at. Like there are people in certain communities, and because I'm not gonna call out one community. Like most toy collecting communities are like this. Not all, but most
Right.
are. Especially like Joe, Star Wars, Transformers. Like there's certain people that I mean,
Like
they're
to
just
force
touch
force their practices on other people.
or their opinions. Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, and that's not cool. I don't abide by that.
Yes.
The dude does not abide.
Neither does Outback. He doesn't agree to that.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Outback, I'm interested to get him, but not interested enough to get him at full price.
So what I'm hearing is I should throw off your whole toy opening schedule by getting him as a gift for you. That's what I'm hearing.
If you do, I'll say this. If you do, I'll still gonna hold him off until 29.
I know. Well, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm just being
But at
honest.
least you'll have him. No, I know.
Of course.
And it's fine.
And again,
it's fine.
if you were to ask me what I would like for my birthday, I'll tell you. Not now, because I haven't thought about it yet.
Yeah, because your birthday's coming up, isn't it? It's in like
Yes,
December.
it is. 12/12.
Yeah.
But in any case, yep, Outback. He was
Outback.
a pleasant surprise, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Granted, we kind of heard rumors. Just the question is, when will he be revealed? And especially with Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, which is like no less than a week from now.
Yeah, no, it's like basically next weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's less than a week because it starts like on Thursday or Friday, right?
Right.
So, yeah, it's like less than a week away. But it's like I said earlier with the Motu 2000X releases. Like Outback is just a matter of when, not if, because I mean we already got 2 bronze at this point.
Right.
You know,
3.
I mean, oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry, I forgot the dead version.
Yes, that version.
But yeah, like I love that they gave him a new chest. They gave him a new head. I think that's a new gun, right? Let me see. I don't know.
It'll be surprising if they gave.
No,
him...
that's a new gun. That's a new
Really?
gun. Yeah.
Wow.
For Outback, that's a new gun because his gun it's based more on the toy.
Right.
Sorry, it's cat.
What are you talking about? The mini-bots never had guns.
Outback did.
G1 release. Oh,
Outback
he did?
did.
Okay.
Did.
All right, that's news to me.
Yeah, and it looks similar to this, except the barrel was a little bit more straighter instead of like tapered.
Right. Probably
yeah.
new child safety laws, if anything.
I don't know, but the gun is definitely different.
Right.
I don't know if you can tell there.
I can't
on this bronze.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's different though. I mean, that's cool. I love that. I love it when Hasbro does like they make things different or like new characters because, ouch, the cat. Sorry.
All the same. I'm curious if if they release in the Generations line with this Decepticon detector. That's the thing.
Dude, honestly, I'd be mad if they do. Because I will be buying that figure just for the detector.
Well, you can just flip it.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. But
or
still,
either that.
Like I have to go through this whole, rigmarole just to get a freaking Decepticon detector. That doesn't even actually work.
Or maybe you can let's just throw that scenario in the mix. Let's say they do release a Generations version of him with the Decepticon detector. You could just buy him and just sell that version of him. Whatever money you can get back just for the detector alone.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We'll see.
Or you can
either way. I want to get this one now.
Yes. More power to you, dude. He looks great.
He does. I mean, how could you not? I mean, he's cool.
Yeah.
Outback is cool.
Who's left, by the way?
Warpath. No, excuse me, not Warpath.
You already got Warpath. Power Glide. Yeah, he's the last.
Power Glide.
Is he the last? I'm trying to think.
Power Glide and a cartoon version Sea Spray.
Right. Yeah, because we got the Sea Spray mold in circulation now. Because of due to retro card. Yep, exactly. Yep. So we got that mold is on, and it's just Power Glide has yet to be revealed. So crossing fingers, we get them on Midtown. No, not Midtown. New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I was about to say Midtown. Screw those guys.
Yes, but New York Comic Con. Like, here's crossing my fingers. We get a reveal of him in New York Comic Con. He's always been my boy.
Well, I mean, aren't they doing like Hasbro PulseCon that same weekend?
Yeah, you're correct. I believe because I remember they were talking about that. So again, crossing fingers.
Yeah.
That we get some reveal. Don't care where, just want the reveal.
Yeah. Yeah, because they actually did we not cover this?
Oh, that they're doing the PulseCon?
Yeah.
I think we commented in passing. I don't know if we did it in a recording or not, but yeah, like they're doing a PulseCon. I think Friday. If that's the off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't. Stupid TFW doesn't have it listed. That's what it is.
Right.
Sorry, TFW. I love you guys.
Yep.
I didn't mean to call you stupid. Only stupid because you don't have the information I'm looking for.
It's probably going to be in one of the later pages because it's been announced in a while.
There he goes. Okay, they do have it. October 9th is Star Wars and Marvel, so Disney brands. and then Friday, October 10th at 12 p.m. Eastern, or the Action Brands, which is their own properties, or most of their own properties, which is
Yes.
Transformers and GI Joe and Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So I guess that means we're getting more Ghostbusters merch also, or toys. I don't know. I mean, I like Ghostbusters. I have those O-ring figures right here. Like,
You know
sorry
what?
for the crash, but
But we're going to talk about the subject of speculation of what they're going to reveal on their PulseCon.
yeah.
We have there. We know that they're working on a Batman crossover and a Motu crossover. So maybe
Right.
maybe they might reveal that. We haven't heard word on those crossover reveals.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah. Hopefully we'll find out something. Hopefully, those Motu reveals also will be like more like what we were hoping, where they will take like a vehicle or something, and they'll make them into Transformers. And
Right.
I've seen some images floating about,
Yeah.
but I lost track as to where they were, where I saw them.
Yeah, I think
and
those are
have
AI
special
generated.
experience.
Either they were AI
Okay.
generated or they were they're definitely unofficial.
Right. Okay. As far as we know.
Right.
Right. Because it was like I think it was a land shark and
Land
I want
Shark.
to say a Wind Raider, but I could be wrong.
It was definitely a Wind Raider.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
Like I
talking
said,
about the green one, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I saw them and I lost track of it. I couldn't find it again when I tried to look for it. So
Right. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see. That's all I could say. I mean, like, there's just so many questions of what it could be, and like, it just comes down to like personal preference. Like, do you want it to be a Wind Raider, or do you want it to be your favorite vehicle, or something to that effect?
yeah, I mean, honestly, like I feel like I'd be okay even if they did like a Battle Cat and made it like sort of like a Beast Wars type of like at least with like Battle Cat and Panther. Even Stridor and Night Stalker, like I think that would be kind of cool. And then like but basically, yeah, you take those beasts, you take the vehicles like the Land Shark, which I thought looked pretty cool in that unofficial pick.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, it could. I don't know how I feel if they're gonna do it as a Tigatron repaint.
Well, I'm not saying necessarily a Tigatron repaint, but something to that effect.
Right.
It doesn't have to be exactly.
Well, if it is if I don't know, there's a part of me that feels like it could be a Tigatron repaint, and maybe they might have like maybe a retool, like, or they'll add extra accessories, like give them the Battle Cat armor.
Why does it have to be one? Why can't I just?
I'm not saying it have to be. That's just the way I'm thinking. Because
gotcha.
Because like, if I was Hasbro, I wouldn't waste a cat body.
Yeah, but
that's just the way I'm looking. I'm not saying it has to happen. That's just the way I look at it. So
yeah,
like I can see you doing a Battle Cat. I mean, like out of Tigatron with maybe but adding accessories like armor. That's the way I would approach it.
Yeah, I would just be like, take a Wind Raider, make it a Transformer. That's that.
Yeah,
I know it's kind of mid, kind of basic, even. But I mean,
to make a Wind Raider Transformer?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of how they're gonna approach it.
Like the transformation scheme.
Yeah, transformation. How will transformation and how it will look as a robot. Like, where are the Wind Raider parts going to be appear? Like where do the wings go? Where does that weird orange thing goes? The
rudder at the back.
Yes. Where are the turbines going to be the arms? I'm just thinking out loud on what.
I know. So
it could be. I think sense. I could see the Wind Raider to a degree because since it's the most iconic of all the vehicles.
If not second most, because I mean I don't want to like. I was actually that's a good one. I was thinking more like the attack track.
Yeah, I could see the attack track too, but I think the only reason
but I think you're right. Probably Wind Raider more than anything.
Right. I mean, the only reason why I'm not. Well, let me rephrase that. Like, I could see the attack track, but I just feel it has, since the there's the Filmation attack track and the toy
Right.
attack track.
That's what I was
So,
just
like,
thinking about. Also, like it can go
Right.
either way because there's two different versions.
Yes. So either this is just I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm just bringing this up again, which would be kind of interesting from my perspective, is
Mhm.
that, and I'm wondering if Hasbro is ballsy enough and talented enough to do it, is they make a transformer vehicle, right? And when it transforms to a robot, it has a 5.5 body.
You just love doing that, don't you?
Yeah. Think about
I
that.
mean,
That'd be kind of fun. I could see. I just feel like that would be the perfect crossover if they did that.
yeah.
And it transforms to a vehicle, and then and then when it's a robot, it looks like a 5.5 figure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be the perfect crossover from my perspective.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. Yeah. You never know. But who knew we were gonna get like 5.5 figures with like Transformer armor from Mattel?
Yeah.
Right? So like it's we kind of just have to wait and see,
Right.
which kind of sucks because some of us are impatient.
Oh, totally. Like, I want to, like, on the subject of Transformers, I will say I'm the most anxious to find out what Nexus Prime is how they're going to approach Nexus Prime.
Right.
Because
he is the combiner one.
Yeah, he's the combiner god of Transformers, and he's a Voyager, which is a price point. I'm questioning how they're going to approach him being a combiner with a Voyager price point.
Yeah.
Like, if he was a leader price point, I say, oh yeah, I could totally see it. But it's just with the Voyager price point, I'm like, how are they going to approach it?
So my theory, and this is just a theory, like core class or basic class figures that combine into one Voyager's class god.
Yeah, body. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, maybe, like, I was thinking it's going to be like that. Remember the Thrilling 30 line they released, where one of the figures was a three mini cons.
Yes.
Turned into like one robot. I forgot the name of the robot. It was like this green and black robot.
I know exactly who
yellow
you're talking
highlights.
about. Yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be like that.
Yeah, it's possible.
For Nexus Prime, where it's going to be like 3 mini bots that, I don't know if mini bots, like what you said, core class, like 3 core class figures that have
there were mini cons. So
yeah, there were mini cons,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but like 3 smaller robots who could combine into a figure. Or maybe just another hot take, maybe it might be kind of like a Get a Robo type of thing, where it's not robots, it's just 3 vehicles.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, that's a possibility. It'd be cool if you could have that function where like his
each one
combined robot changes depending on who's in the top, middle, and bottom.
Yeah.
I get her.
Yep, but I doubt the price point will cover that.
No, yeah,
but,
not a Voyager class.
Right.
I doubt it.
So yeah, like, I'm hoping that's what it is. I mean, I remember another theory. Another theory is that he could turn into a torso for the frame
everyone
system.
else.
And be compatible with the frame system.
Well, the frame system has combined. Well, yeah, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself.
Right. Again, it's like speculation like that. I'm not open to that idea because I have zero interest in the frame system.
Yeah, same.
So I'm open to the idea of the theories you and I are presenting, but that's
I mean, I think it would be interesting if they still keep the Combiner Wars, those like posts. Because like that is on Minosaur, that's the thing. So in theory, like I could take my Combiner War Stunticons, like the legs, and use them for Manosaur instead of using the frame system. 'Cause
Right.
I don't like those. I don't
Yeah.
like the frame system.
I get it, but it's just that there's so many ways that could like. There's so many theories going around. Like I think the
Yeah.
other theory everyone's questioning is like, can he transform into a Limbot?
Yeah, I know. There's a number of possibilities it can go. Like we could
Right.
probably spend the whole night speculating about this.
Yeah, but yeah, he's the one I'm just curious, not because of the interest of the character. I'm just curious to know how they're going to approach it, especially with the price
Yeah.
point.
No. Yeah, because that price point does not invoke a lot of confidence as far as like getting a combiner goes. A good
Yes.
combiner that would make
Yes.
Nexus Prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it was leader, I'd be like, yep, let's go.
Yeah, if it was leader, I'd be a little bit more confident in what they're gonna do, but they're going with Voyager.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could say is that we've been surprised with our Studio Series TF1 Arachnid with that.
That's true.
transform.
And they have openly admitted that they wish it was not a deluxe, but a Voyager.
Yeah.
So
Again, we'll see when it comes to a character like Nexus Prime. Liege Maximo, I think my speculation on Liege Maximo is what kind of vehicle mode is he going to have?
something crazy with a lot of spikes and horns.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yep, exactly.
That's
all
gonna be awesome.
That's all I could think of when it comes to Liege Maximo.
I mean, at least we kind of have an idea of what he might look like because of the drawing in the background of the box art.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's it, but
right.
it does
I know,
instill some sort of confidence
enough.
in me because, like, they're not just gonna put any shit up there like that, Like, it may not be 100%, but they'll probably put something up that's really close to what the final product's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what I'm hoping we see, like some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to cover before we?
Well, you had mentioned before Overgear.
Overgear, yes.
From that T-Spark
From that
live stream, like
the agenda line, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me open up the slides for that. Let's see.
Yeah.
TF Spark Livestream. Well, I got a bunch of slides on it, but we could just cover the gist of it.
I mean, what can you tell me about Overgear? Because that's something I missed probably while I was in Atlanta.
Right. Okay. Not, to be honest, not a lot, but I'll try my best to. Give me a second. Yeah, so they did a live stream in Japan for Takara Tomy called T-Spark.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just skim through it. So they talked about the masterpiece sideswipe, which
Sideswipe, yeah.
I don't know. I thought he was cool. He was awesome in my book. So
he's no Soundwave.
So, anyways, the concept of Overgear, they showed some silhouettes, and they haven't said who the characters' names are, but all we got is these shapes. And honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Yep.
Yeah. That's probably the same.
They're like that's the shape we got. So I have no idea who it is. Like, for all I know, it might be original characters, which
would be very nice.
Yep, be interesting. Like, I don't know what the theme is either. So I don't know what Overgear or like the wording over why they're choosing to call it Overgear or anything. So whatever speculations you have,
I mean, dude, I've got 2 silhouettes to go on, and that's it. So your guess is as good as mine. All I know is that one's gonna be a helicopter for sure, and I'm pretty sure the other one's gonna be like a car, maybe a truck.
Maybe
like an SUV or a pickup truck, I'm thinking.
Either that or it could be a futuristic vehicles. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, it's something with wheels.
Yes.
Because you could tell there's wheels at his heels.
Right. Yeah. Because I don't want to be that guy say, oh, it's this guy or that guy. Like, it's Live Convoy or what do you call it? Or it's a G1ified Blackout from the movie line or something. That's Drift. Again, I'm joking, by the way.
I know you are.
Just
Yeah, I'm
but
not
yeah.
being very serious about this right now.
Right. So like that's what I assume. It's called Overgear. So
Oh, is that?
So-
I hope that's not the title, like the logo for the title.
yeah,
It's kind
well,
of
whatever.
It's very basic.
Yeah. So like again, speculate away what you think it is all I could say.
It's going to be a Transformers line with a car and a helicopter, and that's going to be the best speculation you're ever going to get.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if it's not a helicopter?
Dude,
and all those
I'd be
bits are just
freaking the hell out because it's like, what else could it be?
it's
Maybe
a
a bird?
decoration.
I don't know.
It's a bird with helicopter body parts.
Yeah, why not?
Again, whatever you could think of, I'm gonna say yes. It could be it. Like,
Okay. Well, I guess being that that's it. I did forget one thing.
Yep. And then we got just little stuff. Before you continue, the thing is they're also teasing another Masterpiece figure to go along with Masterpiece Soundwave.
Oh, what figure is that?
Well, they're hinting on a Masterpiece blaster.
That's the blaster. Yeah.
With the Rhino and one of the Decepticons.
Yeah.
So, and then you got some more shots.
Art.
Yep, exactly. So they're really teasing for a Masterpiece blaster, and we still got some more shots on. Yeah, sorry, you were saying?
Well, I was gonna say, like I forgot there's one thing that like people have been wanting for years, and we kind of got a couple of versions of this character, but like we now have an official G1 version of this character.
Yes.
Masterpiece. Well, not Masterpiece. It's G1 Arcee.
Oh yes.
This is something that everyone's been clamoring for, and whatchamacallit?
Are you talking about that Missing Link figure?
Yes, the Missing Link figure, which I just brought up. Yeah, Sixo also did a review, and it's pretty cool. It's very like G1-esque, just like being a masterpiece. Like what makes it a masterpiece is the extra articulation. But the way she transforms, dude, she's a work of art. Look at that.
Well, the thing is, Missing Link is kind of like the new masterpiece, definitely.
In what sense? I'm not trying to dispute it. I'm just trying to understand why you say that.
It's the new masterpiece in that let me try and find the words. Like it's creating like the original way the toys were designed in the beginning, and giving articulation, and still make it look like it'll fit with your vintage collection. And I find that I kind of look at that as a masterpiece in a certain point of view.
I get what you're saying, but I would, and I don't mean to be argumentative in this discussion, but I feel like it's more like just making Transformers Origins, if you will.
Right. I could see in that way too.
Yeah. That's the way I see Missing Link.
A little more pricier, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. But I think this RC is worth it. Like I've watched a review from Sixo, which is a YouTuber.
Right.
And I follow him on Instagram also, but he does good reviews, and he was very impressed with this. This is actually the actual G1 version, not the anime variant. According to him, and to me, what he said makes sense. Because there's certain elements on this RC, like this gray collar, like she doesn't have that on the show. She has it on early model drawings, but she ended up not having this gray on her neck in the show.
Right.
So this is Like this is like, let's say this is the toy release, right? And then the alternate version for RC would be the prototype release because the head is different
Oh,
from the.
you're talking about the orange one, right?
Yeah, I was just about to say on the orange one. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, look at that. She looks great.
Yeah, she scales well with the vintage. I mean, the G1 hot rod.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like for a toy where they were like, oh, okay, let's take this prototype, make it a real thing, and have it live within like actual G1 proper itself as a toy line. Like
Right.
they did their job right. Like look at that transition. Like if we didn't know better, do you think we would be able to tell that that was like a missing link in, versus a G1? Like I don't think we would be able to. Like if we didn't know better, we'd say, oh yeah, that's the G1 version and that's the newer one from like
Right.
Thrilling 30 or Legends or whatever, Legacy. Excuse me,
Well,
Legacy.
From your perspective, I could see it, but
Yeah.
it's just from my perspective. It's since I've seen the other angles of the robot, it's like it's like I can still see like the vintage, like vintage design. I guess it's vintage aesthetic. I guess the right word, because like there's certain angles like
On this
where-
RC?
Yes, on this RC.
No, yeah, I'm not saying
There's
she
the
doesn't
front
have it. I'm just saying, like, if we didn't know better, like, if we didn't know, like, that there wasn't a G1 RC, we would think she is the G1 RC.
Oh,
That's what I'm
I see what
saying.
you're saying. Oh yeah, I could totally. Yep, totally could
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, because they designed it that well.
Like as if this existed within the G1 line.
Exactly.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
think that's what makes Missing
Go
Link
ahead.
so special.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially this RC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this RC has actually made it to the top of my list for Missing Link.
Right. Yeah, it's just not to be that guy, but it's just like the pricing is still questionable.
I know, but that's why she's made it to the top of my list, because in essence, like to me now, she's like the default G1 RC because we never had one.
Right.
So like I have to get her. Well, I don't have to. I don't have to do anything, but I really want to get her.
You're very motivated to get her. Is the way.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah. And see here, you could tell the difference in the heads.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the prototype head. This is the final version of the head.
Right. And if I'm not mistaken, she's a Diaclone compatible, right?
Yep. Right there. That's the little Diaclone guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, and it's funny because like it kind of makes sense. Like she's taller than Springer. Springer's kind of short, but I'm sure he's not.
Right. Again, scale. Who cares?
Yeah, and there goes a little buddy Wheelie.
Yep.
He's taller than Cup.
Yeah, but again, I gotta iterate. She looks great with Hot Rod since they're kind of like the couple when it comes to G1.
Mm-hmm. Look at that with the Sentinel Prime.
Yep.
That jerk. Why is it Sentinel Primes are always jerks? You ever notice that?
Yeah. Well, there has to be a reason why you prefer Prime over him.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's always Megatron.
Yeah, but he is the one. Well, Prime did replace him, so
I
you gotta
guess,
you don't want to like have that whole Optimus Prime, Rodimus Prime drama.
Right, but like he was still a jerk in animated, and technically Prime never replaced Sentinel until like what, season 3?
Yes,
If
but
at
we're talking about G1. I guess.
He never even existed on the show.
I agree, but it's just when it comes to this version, like you need to like the hero is the way I look at it.
I mean, aren't
heroes
usually likable to begin with?
But in order to like the good guy, you gotta have him stand next to a guy you don't like in order to make it look.
I guess. I guess you make a valid point.
Like, look at it this way:
Uh-huh.
Sentinel. We're talking about animated Sentinel Prime. He's there to make Optimus look good.
That's true.
he was the guy to help put Optimus Prime over.
Without putting him over. Yes.
Yes, that's the role of a character like him.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that you put that in wrestling terms too.
Yes, I was trying. I didn't want to call him a heel because like heels are bad guys, but it's just he is doing what a heel.
I mean, yeah, he was very heelish.
Yes, it's like he's putting Optimus over just for being a scumbag.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, this RC is great. I would like to get her. I don't know if you noticed also, the orange version, the prototype version, has a different gun.
Okay.
The gun is not the same as the G1 version.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the quote unquote G1 version is more. It's supposed to reflect the cartoon a bit more.
Yeah.
I wonder, is it the blaster she had during when they invaded Unicron's body?
I believe it is.
Because like I remember that I always remember that gun because it looked like a futuristic Beretta.
Yeah. Oh, that is weird.
Yep, that's the thing that's throwing me off. So
that is just so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if her head has 5mm pegs.
I have no idea. I'll find out. I'll let you know. Yeah, but yep. So RC is out. Go get her if you can, and don't buy all of them and leave me a copy, okay? He looks cool. I dig it.
Good.
I gotta get her.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. It is very promising. It's just, not to be that guy, but it's just the pricing is something that is holding me back.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, like for me, I'm a happy admirer.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll bring her over sometime. Just don't put her in your bag.
Don't look in my bag. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, on that note, it's time that we should mosey on back to our non-digital existence on the YouTubes. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you if you've made it this far. And if you've subscribed, thank you also, because slowly but surely we're getting there, and I wouldn't mind getting some more subscribers. So I feel like we're doing this for a reason.
Yes, we're having fun. I mean, for now, it's
aside from just having fun.
Yes, yeah. But I will say that please stick with us because there's going to be we're gonna be doing some New York Comic Con coverage, and probably isn't.
Oh yeah, we are. Sorry,
not coverage as if we're going there, but it's just we're going to be sharing our comments on that, and we're also going to be and possibly talk about Tron or
Ares.
Ares,
Ares. God of War, yeah.
Yes. So stick with us, man. We're having fun. If you're having fun, just checking us out, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, and leave a comment if you can. So thank you. Good night, and remember, always be excellent to each other. Bye.
Bye.